All right, what is up, YouTube? Today I'm working on the Lexus GS 430, and you see it right there. We got the upper control arm, sway bar link, and the what is this? What is this? The tie rod, I think. Also changing the brakes since I got the tires off. But let me show you what we got going on. All right. So, got a little noise on this guy here. So I'm gonna change that. The car basically feels like it's kind of skating. So it kind of feels like it got a little, I don't know, a little shimmy and a little shake in the front and the rear. It was crashed when I bought it. It did have a bent rear wheel and a bent lower control arm. I have fixed that, so I'm just kind of going through everything. Eventually, I think I am gonna change those bushings right there as well. Just because this car is a 2003 with 250,000 miles. She's super, super dirty right now. Chicago winters, this is what you get, all the salt. But let me show you what else I'm working on. I bought some wheels for it. I do have these right now, which are decent, but I'm gonna go a little different route with this car. Let me show you. All right, so here we are with the 4G Autos. 20 by, these are the fronts, these are 20 by 9s. The rears have been taken apart. I'm gonna get them redone. But yeah, 20 by 9, 20 by 10 in the rear, 2-inch limbs in the front, which are these guys. And then I'm gonna have 3-inch in the rear, which are those. But like I said, this is a budget build. They look gorgeous. I'm thinking about going like a dark gray on the faces, maybe like a Cadillac gray. And instead of these silver ones, I'm gonna go gold. Eventually, I don't know if you guys remember the gold emblems that came on the Lexuses back in the day. So I think I'm just gonna try to recreate that look. But let's get back to the work. All right, so this guy right here is gonna be a 17. I've already loosened them up. I've loosened up that one back there and then the other one on the other side. Those are gonna be a 14. It really helps if you got good tools or decent tools at least. So I got that hammer. You want to thread this until basically there's no threads left, so you can hammer it up so you don't damage the threads. Got my little gun right here to take off the wheels, ratchets, this big boy right here, and my favorite little pipe, which is off the jack. But let's get this done. All right, so I had to beat the mess out of all this. Hit it here, here, and eventually one hard hit, basically here, got it out. Little tip too. These bolts that are in the back, I was trying to take it off with this in this position. If you lift it up all the way up, it makes it a lot easier so that there's no tension on that bolt back there. Let me take it off real quick. All right, so we got the old one out, and let's just check them out side by side. This is the old ball joint, which is super, super loose. And I plan on putting some big ass 20s on there, excuse my language, but these are just gonna have the wheel rattling and moving all right. See, this is loose, this is loose, and the new one, I mean, I'm probably sure I could make it move, but it moves a lot harder. It's a lot harder to move. Yeah. And that's how it looks. And this is a lot easier getting done having coilovers because it's got these big old spaces for the bolts to come out of. And this also moves. Because with the stock one, it's kind of a pain in the butt because these kind of get in the way sometimes. But little trick, if you can spin them to move them out of the way so that you can get the bolt just to, you know, make it in between right there, it would be a lot easier for you to do. All right, let's get back to work. And I know you see me hand tightening with that tool, but I like to use this just to make sure, put that little extra oomph on it. I already did the other side. Just got to put the nut on this and we're all done with that. And we'll be moving on. All right, so this nut that Moog provides is a brand new one. It is not the same size as the old one. So therefore, I can use this bad boy to tighten it up. And it should be nice and easy. Here we go. All right, so the nut is on there. Make sure you put your pin on. You might have to spin this nut a little bit if you can't get it in there, but just go ahead and grab it with some of these. And just make sure you bend them hard enough. You could just hit it with like a hammer or whatever just to make sure it gets in there. So it doesn't scrape your wheels up or make any sounds that you don't want, but that's one thing down. Next is that little guy down there, and last but not least, don't even feel like doing that tonight. But yeah, let's get to it. All right, so we're back, and we got a little problem. So this guy, as you can see, it's a threaded nut goes on there, but I got the jack on there. I got this guy, and I couldn't get it off. Like, I'm a pretty big dude. I'm 6'3", 230 pounds, 220 or something. So now, as you can see, I got the torch on there. Let's see if we did it. But I'm gonna try to warm it up. It is cold. It's been really, really cold in Chicago, so I'm gonna try to heat it up. I got some this that I sprayed on it about 10 minutes ago, but I'm just gonna let it, I guess, get hot for about 20 minutes. I don't know. I might just leave it because if I break anything, it's just gonna be another pain in the butt with this car. This car is just like everything. I think the previous owner who had this car just didn't fix anything on it. They just literally drove it. So it's got like 250K on it with all original parts. And these nuts and bolts, some of them are easy to take off. I mean, I do have this gun here. I got the Milwaukee over here, but oh my God. All right, I'll get back to it. Let's see what happens in about 20 minutes. All right, we got it. We got it. I had to use this jack, and I put up a set of vice grips to hold this thing. But finally, whew, a lot harder, man. A lot harder than it was supposed to be. All right, let's continue. All right, so before you take off everything, what I like to do is just loosen everything up, because sometimes you might take this off here and then it makes it hard for this one to come off. So just want to take them off almost all the way and then get to the other one. And I did spray this with PB Blaster, so it's a lot easier. We almost done because I'm trying to get about this garage. Let's go. Okay, get that on there. Let's go. All right, so guys, we're gonna have to bust out the pry bar. Basically, put the bottom in first. That nut bolt, or actually that bolt, just try to aim that in there, push this down and get it in there. So we're gonna have to put the one over here. And lastly, tighten up the one down there. All right, time to do these brakes. I got about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, see if I can knock them out. Let's get it. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys know when you're doing your brakes, you want to turn your wheel all the way so that you can get to the bolts in the back. Just a little tip for the guys that's new to mechanics. Make sure you get it on there good. If it doesn't get on there good, you might strip it, so you might want to hit it with like a hammer or something. Where's my hammer at? Just want to get it on there real good. And it's real close right here, so be careful with your paint. These were super, super dry. Pulled them out, put some grease on them, about to put them back in. I'm gonna put a little bit of grease right there. You see here where the brake pads go. And that's the stuff I'm using right there. All right, just a quick pick. Got the caliper closed. Let's get it. All right, guys, that's it. I'm done with the brakes. Did the upper control arm. My battery's dying on my phone, so my light doesn't work. But did the sway bar links, and I'm not gonna put the tire back on because I'm gonna do the tie rod ends tomorrow or when I get to them, because you kind of see they got play on them. Like I said, the car's got 250K, but it just seems like there's always something to do on this Lex. My 99 GS300 seemed like it gave me less of a hard time. But anyway, that's it, guys. I'll see y'all on the next one.